Hey, welcome to my Capstone project, which was with COTAD. COTAD is an acronym for the Coalition of Occupational Therapy Advocates for Diversity. And what I did is I created a COTAD starter kit. It was a program guide to improving recruitment and retention of diverse occupational therapy students. The beautiful thing about COTAD is it's a national nonprofit organization focused on recruitment, retention, and support for diverse occupational therapy students and practitioners, as well as educators. It was founded in 2014, and their mission is to increase justice, equity, diversity, inclusion, anti-racism, and anti-oppression for transformative occupational therapy. So they are all about this same topic that I 100% and fully believe in, is that in order for occupational therapy to be client-centered, it needs to be diverse. And so the COTAD chapters program is really impactful because it's mainly student-led, and it creates a sense of belonging and inclusion for occupational therapy students from a diverse background. So they have almost like a place to rest their head and create community and a normally isolating experience such as occupational therapy can be. So we're going to go through the program development and objectives here. Basically, in order to make the COTAD starter kit, I had to start first with the evaluation of COTAD, which included the processes, going to meetings, as well as getting familiar with the website and the intricate details of the organization itself. And I had an emphasis on the COTAD chapter program. Starter kit was going to. Second thing I did was I created a methodology of qualitative and quantitative data collection to understand the experiences of university COTAD chapters. Next, we disseminated the 2023 COTAD chapters experience survey to all university COTAD chapters. This concluded with, then there was a follow-up interview to gain more insights into what COTAD chapters may need and any wisdom they want to pass on to. Next, we compiled all the data to discern overall themes of the experiences of those university COTAD chapters. And this led to the use of that compiled data to create the COTAD starter kit. And then lastly, I presented the COTAD starter kit to the executive board and at their latest COTAD national meeting. And so we're going to move on to outcomes here. I disseminated this COTAD's chapters experience survey to all 132 COTAD chapters. 34 of the chapters submitted survey results back to me. And the gist of mainly the people who answered the COTAD chapter survey were university COTAD chapter chairs and also their committee members. And finally, 4 of them reached out for a follow-up interview that lasted about 30 minutes. We basically went over their survey data results and also any additional wisdom they wanted to, spout to other COTAD chapters. This survey, again, was a mix of qualitative and quantitative questions. This included challenges, successes of running a student organization, if they had questions about any additional resources that COTAD may provide, so they gave us insight into what they think they were missing as a COTAD chapter. And additionally, we asked about their comfort level. Felt comfortable doing following the mission and vision. And so the results of the 2023 COTAD chapter produced a mix of qualitative and quantitative information. Some of them were long form, some were scalar. There was a couple of multiple choice questions in there, but a lot of just full on um, paragraph form entries, and just had to be disseminated out. It was a 30 question survey, so it was a lot of data, and there was a lot to treasure trove of data to understand how to best improve the COTAD chapter experience. Some of the overall themes I saw in the COTAD survey was how to be comfortable with talking about systemic oppression with cohorts, and also with faculty members, and with the community. People were asking about how to navigate the COTAD website itself, because there were some difficulties there. Some people asked for a resource guide so they could understand what to tell other people when it comes to DEI within occupational therapy. This is a big one, increasing engagement within the cohort. A lot of people were asking about how we can increase the crowd size, increase the impact of their COTAD chapter, because engagement is super important. And then people were asking about increasing funding as well, to make sure that there's enough funding to go around. And people, last but not least, also asked assistance with the transition, because every 1 to 2 years, university COTAD chapters exchange hands, and they move on to the next university COTAD co-chair. Here's some graphics of some of the data results. Most of the COTAD chapters who answered this were actually 3+ years, 55% of them. This one here is about the comfort level in their leadership role. The good news is a large majority of them were either slightly comfortable or very comfortable with promoting COTAD's mission and vision of anti-racism and anti-oppression in the occupation profession. So that's actually really promising for the future. Going here, the impact based on the 2023 COTAD chapter experience survey. One of the needs was a toolkit or a resource guide. Some of the COTAD chapters themselves said it was difficult to balance, running a student organization and also progressing through OT or OTAs. So they were really looking for something to alleviate their stress. Take care of both. It's very important. Job duties and during their time in OT school or OTA school. And so improvement COTAD chapters program by indirectly will hopefully improve the retention of diverse OT students, because even from personal experience, I know that COTAD has been really impactful to my sense of belonging in OT school. And so I know there's a lot of people who, and even in the survey themselves, mentioned that it created, the COTAD chapters program created a sense of belonging and a sense of inclusion. It's been really helpful. More specific, detailed, client-centered cultural aspects of occupation that are not normally talked about in just OT curriculum. So the guiding theory for all this is the framework of occupational justice. This was done by Wilcock and Townsend in about the late 90s. And it's the guiding theory that focuses on the inclusion of every individual in occupations. So it describes the right of every individual to pursue, have full access, and attain any and all meaningful occupations. So it highlights the extrinsic and intrinsic factors that affect individuals' ability to perform meaningful occupations, such as economic, environmental, political, and cultural factors that that aren't normally talked about, that might cause people to not be able to pursue meaningful occupations. So the occupation here in question is being an OT student from a diverse background. It's it can be an isolating experience being a diverse OT student, and most of your classmates don't look like you. So And this is the case because according to Zappia in 2022, approximately 80% of occupational therapy practitioners were white and female. So it's there's a massive need for increasing diversity. So, and the only way to increase diversity is to increase the diversity pool of the occupational therapy student, so that this can lead to an increase in diversity of the occupational therapy profession. And again, this is needed because occupational therapy deals with client-centeredness, and our clients are becoming increasingly diverse. So we must, as a profession, diversify as well. So that's why the starter kit is super important and super impactful, and I hope that it can help the the increasing of retention. I just want to end with a special thanks to Dr. Emma Baldwin because she was an amazing site mentor and she was very detail oriented, and I really appreciate all of her help in creating the chapter survey and also giving me insight into how the starter kit disseminated out. A special thanks to COTAD chapters for sharing their insights and perspectives. They contributed greatly to the creation of the starter kit. And special thanks to Dr. Diana Honorat for her incredible work as a Capstone advisor. She was very instrumental in helping me with the creation of this Capstone poster. And Dr. Elisa Sheth, I want to thank her for coordinating the Capstone experience and answering all follow-up questions, making sure we're all on the same page when it came to the Capstone experience. And if you have any questions, please email me at IWUA 2029 at pacificu.edu. And linked right here is a QR code for the COTAD starter kit if you want to take a look at it yourself. And you can see how probably it's a beefy document, so be prepared. So, but it is really helpful, and I can't wait to see how impactful it's going to be for the challenge. Thank you so much for participating in my Capstone poster here. I hope you have a good day.